let's jump back into Final Fantasy. So again, this is more post-game stuff. Might actually just adjust the stream because I haven't updated. Realize I'm still set to just chatting, so I'm just going to update. Where we're up to is we're in Shinra Tower and we're just going to make our way back to the top of the building so we can do the VR challenges. I will probably check out some cutscenes that probably will check out some cutscenes related to the Ancients and stuff again, just to see what I think about watching those cutscenes again. But up to date. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, guys.
So this is actually a little bit of a time-consuming thing. So unfortunately, this will eat time. Eat pant. But eat pant. I assume I can't, like, you just, see, Tifa just automatically does this. So I think I have to just miss that. I don't think I can not miss that.
Are you okay?
Ah, she landed on a bite.
I thought I was dead for sure.
I'm not gonna go get the extra items, we'll just go straight to it. Like I said, materia is probably the one thing that I would care about in terms of like going back for and replaying sections, because I think it would make quite the difference.
Hand over hand, huh? That's fine. Bring it on.
Go forward. Go forward. I'll be honest, hand over hand is actually one of my favorite things I used to do at the gym. I liked climbing by my own weight. Music makes me think of like 80s movies. Maybe that's what it's trying to evoke.
This isn't so bad. Pretty close now. Just need to make it over there.
Alright, this isn't taking as long as I remembered it. But first time I did this, I was like, oh man, this is just time consuming. But I think it was because I was busy like looking around and stuff like that. Sometimes things feel like they take a lot longer because you're constantly trying to slow yourself down.
Almost there. Just need to get across those platforms.
Most of this is mostly automated, just hold in the direction and it just does. There's not real platforming in this game, and I kind of don't expect it necessarily to be. There is a lot of delay around this though. Like, I wonder, it kind of feels like they wanted to amp up the drama in these sections, but like it feels kind of realistic, which is a funny thing to do. Because especially if you've seen the ending of this game now, with all this crazy crap that they do, like that was what I kind of in my head have expected. That's what the team can do. So it is a little silly to have them now just be a bit simple, I guess. So like I said, I'm just going to skip so many cutscenes. I will probably take the elevator. Much faster than doing the other area. I love how they immediately know which one's going to open. Wonder if it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna make me fight Lily. And that's why I use triple slash rather than blade burst. As much as I think blade burst is good for chasing down range mobs, pretty and crap when fighting multiple mobs. Thing is that they can't use mobs that have like grenades and stuff in a place like this because it's just too squishy.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah, you too.
I'm 90% sure we couldn't go into anywhere. Wish you could explore more of Shinra Tower. That's the only thing. In the original game, you could explore quite a bit. I mean, I feel like we do see a healthy amount of Shinra Tower, especially when you get to walk past all the people doing their jobs and stuff like that. But still one of those things that it's like I kind of wish there was more. Actually, I have to talk to this.
You must be here for our grant. Visitors have. You will proceed by the exit, thereby allow. And now begin.
Why is this whole thing gotta be?
I don't know about you.
You think everything's...
Yeah, I do.
Ha! If it is, then bring it on. Man, why we gotta get all these damn key cards just to get anywhere?
This is Shinra HQ. The hell did you expect?
Says the former company man himself. Guess you'd know about all the rules, regulations, and red tape. It's like coming home, huh?
Yes.
So I'm not going to watch the cutscenes, even though I want to do analyze the hype of them, but maybe I'll save that for a hard mode, or I'll save that for when I'm doing other stuff. Fairly sure I can go up, but I'm fairly sure it's not going to let me go really much further because... Oh look, there's Cosmo Theatre. Wait, can I just go up? Let's just go up. I'm fairly sure if I go all the way up, it's just going to be like, hey, yo, you haven't got the key card. Corporate archives. Yeah, I'm fairly sure if I do this. Yeah, so pretty much you have to just follow the rules, which is annoying. But it's fine. I do wonder if there's any little secrets and things that I've missed just from me following the rules though. Let's go on through. So we don't really need to pay attention to a lot of this stuff, so we can just skip on through. Corporate man himself.
Man thinks very highly of himself.
Hey everybody, how's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president?
I still find this all very funny. Like, I get it. Like, if you've ever been to certain companies and certain display things, it's like, it's very this theme. That's funny. I watched the animation fully last time. I didn't think I'd have to, but it actually looks like you have to watch the full animation.
Closer look at each of our divisions.
Which is sort of how these things go. Because the way a lot of these are, like if you've never really been a part of these orchestrated tours, is it's to separate out the crowd. So it's while you're waiting in those little sections, it's letting the other crowd pass through because there's the assumed time frame that they'll take,
Impressive, wasn't it?
or at least some will.
Learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure
I'll just
the
face this
safety
way
of
so I can
all
look at the door at the same time.
residents around the clock.
I think this is pretty cool though. If there's so many advertisements that you see in real life for companies like power companies and stuff like that, and they do this stuff where it's like, this is the power we managed to save your city. Keep things running. Thank us, because you owe us. I do like that. I think them leaning into the Shinra logo is fantastic. Making people aware of how the logo works and stuff.
So come on.
This is Midgar.
Sometimes it really does feel like the load times are longer than the cutscenes. Alright, this is the cutscene that we wanted to check out.
Now, please proceed to the
This actually didn't feel as long as it did last time, mostly because I'm doing this quickly.
Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology through an immersive visual and audio experience. Please relax and enjoy
Alright,
the show.
this cutscene I won't skip. So if you haven't seen this one, I will show this off. You'll notice it's a full pre-rendered cutscenes. It really does show off that Shinra's technology was a lot more advanced than we had realized when we were playing the game originally. Also, I really imagine this is all from the minds of people. Like I don't know how they would have figured this out.
The ancients.
How this all looked. Oh, I didn't even notice there's an airship. Oh crap!
Many millennia before we discovered
I'm fairly sure it's meant to be a reference to like 4 and stuff, but
pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet. And once they had, the ancients developed the means to harness this bountiful energy and bend it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia.
like that's certain
Their
kinds of
scripture,
materia.
too, has endured.
That's the thing. Like
Who are born
people
of the
can use
planet.
magic outside of the
With
party.
her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto
Bahamut,
her promised
that's
land
who we're heading
shall
for.
we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
And what an amazing cutscene! I
Alas,
really wasn't
the
expecting
ancients
that.
themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization. But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land?
It's Genova.
Even now, we have only to wonder. Times have changed.
Look how
The Shinra
pretty this is.
Electric
I
Power
love this.
Company
It's
is
so
committed
nice.
To changing and evolving with them.
The,
Like the
seriously,
ancients,
like
we've harnessed
the
power of
cinematic
Mako.
team at Square have done an impossible, amazing job. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. Did you see that? That was like what some of the world will look like.
In some blessed corner of the world.
I wonder if you
A
can
green
spot
and
anything of
verdant
special
land
like Cosmo
where
Canyon or
boundless
anything in it.
Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that promised land. We shall not rest until our dream is realized.
So, you see that's a Sephiroth clone. But now this makes a little bit more sense. The thing that doesn't quite make sense, I'll talk about after you see it. So this is like an illusion manifested by the fates, or a particular fate, which is Sephiroth fate. The thing that doesn't quite make sense is this is a vision they're all having, but Cloud is the only one seeing them cut down by Sephiroth. So as we come out of this cutscene, man, that still.
Sephiroth.
So
Oh dear. Oh dear.
there is. Watch what these two say here after we get out. Oh, yeah. Are they gonna say it? I guess they're not. Maybe me skipping that cancelled what they were going to say. Because they basically say what was that? What was the meteor coming down and stuff? And but they don't mention Sephiroth. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh no, it's this guy. They talk about like there's glitches with its VR stuff, and it's like, it's not really a glitch. It's just straight up the fact that they it's not a glitch. It's per se. It's straight up Sephiroth infecting it or affecting it. But why would that be shown to other people? I kind of doubt it. Alright. Oh man, Domino's. Keep the pizzas fresh.
I still can't believe the mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
Mayor, explosive.
Head on up. Are we getting another cutscene? Another cutscene. Hojo, Hojo. Do we have to watch the corporate thing first? Do I have to do the corporate thing first, or is it?
Here's the 63rd floor.
There we go. No, this is the employees area. This is what I want to do.
Recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
It's their own damn fault.
I love this. This is such a nice touch. Them all working here because of the plate falling and stuff, and it looks. The fact that this looks such like a real company location is fantastic. I don't really understand the cables around a tree thing. It's pretty weird.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
I love loose cables. I also love nature.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
There's training in that thing.
You work here?
The mayor.
Is the best. I was told to expect you.
That's right.
Before I trust you,
Say what?
Mayor
do
is
you
the
know what
best.
would prove you're worth it? We have a state-of-the-art. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like this?
Damn, watch me. Watch as I sit down and have a recharge. Doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. So I think I'm gonna have to do the required one first. I think it wasn't too hard. I think this was pretty easy. I think I can do it with full party, so I'm not gonna save. Yeah, I have to do the 3-person one. I don't even know if this gives XP.
Calling lightning.
It actually has a decent amount of health. The Star Shower with Tifa. Flash. Tifa can use. actually going to use thingy, but they don't actually have an, they don't stay staggered on it.
I'm ending this.
I get extreme vibes of FF13 when fighting these. Barrett, you want to top up Cloud, please? Actually, I realize I'm not in punishment mode, which is what I should be doing. Because the thing is, like, I've gotten lazy playing this now. I've got access to the party. Get rid of that because it's annoying on low health. Focus thrust, and then heal shot.
Bring it.
Let's chi trap it actually. You do get XP and stuff, so you could just grind on that. That's just a free fight. So you could just set up a pretty perfect setup. It also gave Gil as well. I don't know if it's how worth that one is actually to do. Air is the best.
Here. Once you're up there,
We came to get one of
a lab, access to R&D.
We'll find a way in.
A board meeting it's being held in.
Think they like surprise. We can even take the present.
Try it and secure.
We need to find out.
Talk to
You want
Alta
to find their
Kid
meeting. You
Sid.
can climb into.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh man, that would annoy me. If Chadley actually had some connection to Sid, that would really annoy me. Got a decent amount of money now. I may as well just get all the extra versions of the materia that I don't have. First strike's really good. Maybe I get the extra first strike. VR missions, we don't have any more, but we should have more in here. This is what we're here for. Is we were here to do oh. Earth versus the trainee soldiers. Wait, hang on. Where's the extra VR missions? Hang on, what? Did I make my way all the way here for no reason? Because that probably is when you have Chadley earlier, when you're doing the side missions. I hope this isn't like a weird, like I need to do that to do more. Hang on, we might have to look this up.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
He only has those 3. He doesn't have any more things. Let's see. I thought it would have been here, but maybe they haven't put it in a ridiculous place like I thought they had. Let's look. FF7 remake post game. unlock chapter select. Hard mode. I want Deadly's, Corneo's battle simulation guide. Where's the secret boss? I didn't even know there was one. Beat the story, beat all Chadley's secret battle internal, win every Corneo, get all the battle reports. Your character should be in the high 40s. Or not. Okay, so the max level is 50 apparently. Now we know that. Finish all the side quests and discoveries. Chadley's battle and complete every Coliseum. So hang on, let's have a look-see. I'm fairly sure we go to play log. You see Shinra combat simulation battles completed. Because that's what I care about. You get access to the VII combat. Unfortunately, after you beat the game, you'll unlock several new brand monsters to defeat, new rewards. Simply return to chapter 16 via chapter select. These brand new 5 and 6 challenges are only available through hard mode. Oh. These brand new rank 5 and 6 challenges will only be available through hard mode and will reward players with new materia, rewards, and manuscripts. Right. So what I've just done now, I have to do again, but put it in hard mode. Be able to get that stuff. That's annoying. I wonder if hard mode actually rewards better XP and stuff like that. What does it say about it? Hard mode difficulty. Take on this game. Hard mode will prevent players from using items and increase the. What the heck? Just straight up. Hang on. What? That's silly. So a large part of Final Fantasy is using items. Why the heck would you just restrict players being able to use them as a difficulty thing? I don't get that. There is a hard mode guide they've got here. So I can't, if I want to do, this is why people have done a whole heap of hard mode. Is if you want to do hard mode, I mean, if you want to do the proper post game, you have to do hard mode. You have to complete all the secret missions, all the missions in hard mode to get the final boss. Get the final summon. If you're having mastering all types of materia, you might not even have them all, buy them all. The vending machines, area can be Chadley, beat the final VR battle. Yeah, so it must be the hard mode. I can only get it from the hard mode. Okay, well, that's frustrating. I literally have to do what I just did then, but I have to do it into hard mode. What I'm curious about with this is, I mean, it only took me like 10 minutes or something like that. The only thing is that I will have to... So I don't know if it will make the other earlier missions easier or harder, so like those 3-star ones that I've been doing, or whether or not it's a situation where I should be grinding up. Because my team's pretty strong. Like, I'm not a pushover team. It's just, I mean, they were talking about high 40s. Like, I've hit 40 already, so it's like I can't imagine how much more I'd need to get. You can see everyone's weapon level is about 195 as well, so everyone's about the same strength. I guess that must be when you get the final node slot. And then maybe you get more materia slots, maybe? That would be nice. Maybe they get ultimate skills on their weapons. That'd be interesting. Alright, well I guess we'll save. And then we'll chuck it into hard mode and see just how dumb this becomes. Wow, I'm overriding the last chapter 16 ones I had. I really, really don't like that your chapter selection is like, it's just straight this. Like, I wish there were sub-chapters so I didn't have to make my way all the way up to here. Because that's just kind of annoying. Hard mode it is. Probably should change the I think there's a tag that you can have on Twitch which is like post-game. So maybe I should put post-game on. Have a look, see. Post-game? End game. End game PvE or PvP. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll put the end game on, and then people know at least that's what I'm doing.
That's good.
Rolled out the welcome wagon.
Gotta say, I can't help but wonder if this is a lost cause.
There is, Tifa. There's one fight here that actually might be a bit of a challenge. I don't know if all of, like, I don't know what the scaling is like. Hopefully these aren't like, oh, these are just straight up level 40 mobs or whatever. But items are just locked out. That's so insane.
Somehow I don't think it's all for us. Could be for Avalanche.
Maybe it's just so you can't stock up on items and just burn through certain things. But items don't really make the game that much easier. I don't. Like, it's not like we have Hero's Drink or anything like that, where it just literally makes you invincible, or you can't clone items, or I just don't know
We're here to rescue Aerith,
what the purpose of restricting that is.
We need to be smart.
Yeah, I hear you.
I doubt these give different items, but we might as well check. Let's just check if this gives different items. Nah, this is the same items. Like, that's also a bit weird, just the idea that you get the same items in the playthrough, but you can't use any of them. This is a very weird thing. At least I'm still getting Moogle medals. Again, the Moogle models, like remember we were talking about the Moogle medals, like they turn into you just end getting posts, like it's just to push harder content. If you really needed Moogle medals, maybe you get the chapter select and then you get to use them on like ethers or elixirs or whatever. But if you do hard mode and you just straight up can't use items, like I mean I basically played the game in hard mode then. There was very few situations where I needed to use items. Let's triple slash to see how much damage this does. Yeah, they're a little bit tankier, but this is basically the same. Yeah, they're a little bit tankier, basically. Every fight's just going to take that a little bit longer. They don't seem to be doing an insane amount of damage either. As long as they work the same way. Oh, they give a lot more XP and gold. Do you see that?
The idea was to not bonus.
Well, that sucked.
You never planned to be stealthy in the first place.
Don't remember. Maybe, maybe not.
No holding back.
Oh, cool. Good work, Claire. Oh, he used items. Hey, he can use items. How come I can't use items? What the heck, yo?
Let's keep moving. Should be a service entrance.
So again, I'm not worried because like it takes so little to top everyone up. Like Cloud's got a decent amount of magic on him. So do the others.
What's the situation? Can't get in contact.
So long. I have to heal.
Alright, so this is when it might get a little bit different with these sorts of mobs. Wham bam. So let's go to counter stance. Ooh, that actually hurt a decent amount. So it's just these encounters will just be a little slower on the way up. They do a lot more damage actually. Let's have Tiffany start here. Everyone's leveling very fast.
I guess.
Yeah, Barry has a lot more health. Oops, that was a waste of mana. Alright. Not this encounter, this one might be a little tougher, but the next one after that is going to be a problem. I just need to make sure I get rid of the Grenadiers. They're a problem. These guys. But they have no health, so they're fine. Oh, actually, considering Barrett's almost maxed out, yeah, we can do it. What do we want to do? We want to hit the guard dog, I guess.
You're done.
If this is how this is going to be handled, this will be pretty easy. And actually use Tifa just to slightly top everyone up a bit. This encounter, this next one might be a bit of a pain. You know what's annoying? It's like, see, I can only cure. Like, if you could preemptively put buffs on, that'd be nice, but that'd be a bit OP. Here we go. This one might be a bit of a bitch. I need to get Barrett to get as much of this as possible. Switch over to Tifa. Get everyone stacked. And then have Barrett cast Firaga. it again. Going on the elite service. I feel like a lot of these encounters will be, now that I know what's coming up, it shouldn't be too hard because it'll be mostly the team just... I mean, I don't even need to heal here because there's only one combat left and that's in the elevator. So... You know how I did that Tifa thing before? We get to do that again on stream. Getting faster at doing this, that's basically all this is. So hopefully these encounters aren't that much harder, but I mean, if I were to grind at any point in the game, this is the point I would grind. So only Aerith will like not get
but not today.
Aerith is the only one that probably won't get any extra
I don't know about you.
Shit, make it.
Let's just keep heading
XP. I'm gonna have to go back and grind her a little bit, which is annoying.
So, how do we get upstairs?
Either the elevator or the emergency stairwell.
Isn't the lab we're looking for on one of the top floors? I vote we take the elevator. No getting up.
Yeah,
Okay,
here we go.
guys. Wish me luck.
You be careful.
Very, very
Aren't they
skillful
always?
section of climbing this. So funny because I was complaining about how long this is as a section, and then now I found that I have to do it twice. Again, this they needed to make this not freaking replay the game a million billion times to get stuff done. It's just a big old time waster.
Shit! Tifa!
Are you okay?
I thought I was dead for sure.
See, Cloud ran over. He was so worried. How long it freaking takes to actually run up on this car? Didn't know that. That's good. I think it's to be like, oh look, you can run on the cars. You should use this. I mean, you have to be pretty freaking blind to not see that you can get stuff done.
Hand over hand, huh? That's fine. Bring it on.
Listen to the 80s sound. You know what's funny is, like, if you were doing this, that stuff that's in between that's preventing her from going, like, that shouldn't technically prevent her. The maze they've got isn't mazy enough lower down to prevent her just climbing in extra sections. Like, you just, like, skip sections. She's also not that much in a rush, so...
This isn't so bad.
Yeah, see? She's fine.
Pretty close now. Just need to make it over there.
It is funny because it's like whenever you see stuff like this, it means that there was a programmer that had to build this, or programmers that had to build this section of the game. They had to build an engine for Tifa and climbing hand by hand over these railings and stuff like that.
Almost there. Just need to get across those platforms.
Now it's literally just holding forward to like get to the triangle section. How are you all doing? Having a good day? Well, the sun's actually managed to poke itself out today. been so dang cold. I don't even need to do this with any rhythm or anything. You can literally just spam out triangle and that'll come out. Yep. Yeah, we'll skip all the cutscenes like we did before as well. We'll probably skip the cutscene to the Ancients cutscene this time. Much as I think it's very pretty, we just saw it, so I don't need to see it again. Like real world elevators, go press the closest button just so that the elevator will appear when you need it. Alright, we're leveling so fast, by the way. Holy heck. I was like expecting us to level at a decent pace, but this is we're leveling very fast. Unless the last 5 levels are really slow, we're gonna get to level 50 pretty freaking quickly.
Wasn't planning on it.
Oops, that one.
It's over. Just like that, okay?
You get so much more XP and AP. I'm gonna be able to level up the weapons like to max pretty freaking easy. That's something we should do before we also get into the VR challenges, is make sure everyone's already maxed out their levels as far as they can on their weapons. I don't know why this particular load takes so long. I feel like they didn't quite master the lighting at points, where it's like you can see like the shaders starting to not figure out what they're supposed to do when you line your character model up with the lighting in front of them, and then move it away. Like you can't figure it out fast enough.
If it is, then bring it on.
But it's fine. Like it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just one of the few visual glitches. Well, apart from the texture pop-ins. Those texture pop-ins are probably the harshest thing. Also, that final texture in the final battle, like, I want to know if other people have that problem or not, because that was pretty bad. Oh no, I did it too fast. In we go.
I think I just threw up a little.
Man thinks very highly of himself.
Watch this little cinematic.
How's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mimosas?
They said the esteem oppressors. The idea that they are so positive about their military, like this, you've got Heidegger who's security, and then you have what's her face, which is weapons development. Imagine you lived in a society where you talked up the people who made the weapons development, like out of all of them, Scarlet's is the weirdest.
Now, moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here. By giving you a closer look at each of
Like
our
they talk up their military division quite heavily,
because you simply won't
but
believe
maybe
what
that's why they
exciting
need to have a
adventures we
focus on
have
the war thing, because like otherwise it doesn't quite make sense as to why they're so armed to the teeth. Like in a pretty, I'll be honest, it's pretty peaceful at times.
I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the
Watch this
wonderful
cutscene as well.
ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock. Now, moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our
The miracle of
reactors,
Mako
as
energy.
well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
Man. Sometimes I wonder, I'm really bad at checking my audio to see what previous recordings sound like, but sometimes I get restless leg and then it's like, do I get bouncy voice?
Congratulations!
Do I sound like I have a bouncy
Now,
voice?
moving along, please proceed to the 61st floor of the Visual Entertainment Hall. Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us out.
Congratulations! Your mission next, you'll please make your way to...
What the?
What the? You see Mr. Domino himself again? You like that you got that tiny bit of control just to open the door? So just to see cutscenes aren't too long. Where are we going?
I
We're
still
going
can't believe the mayor
downstairs.
is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
Still funny that they have Avalanche HQ. Alright, we made it. We now can enjoy ourselves some VR Extreme, except we can't. So, as much as I would love to
Here's the 63rd floor.
just be like, oh, this is what we're gonna do, I'm actually going to
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
going to take a break shortly.
They look busy.
I'm actually hesitant to put this up on stream, back it up to YouTube. It's like, as much as this was a good thing to do in terms of me learning how the hard mode works and what post game's kind of like, kind of a bit nothing. At least the last time we got to do the new Aerith, we got to do Aerith's fight, but this one is like a bit nothing. What we should do, actually, we'll have a quick look, is I don't think there will be difference, but maybe we should look at the store, see if there is anything new. There might be new equipment and stuff, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, hang on, wait, did you see that? Hang on. Wait. Did our mana not get our mana didn't get regened. Wait. Hang on, does your mana stay the same amount for... Oh, that makes that a lot harder. I hope it gets regened when we're in the VR things. Really hope it does, because that's frustrating if not. It looks like the same. So we probably should get a third revival. That's super important. So we'll get a third revival. I guess we'll get a third cleansing, just in case. We're now at the point where we pretty much should just have 3 of every materia. Money is going to become less of a problem as time goes on. Last one was deadly dodge. I actually wouldn't mind if another deadly dodge. You can tell it's important because it's so low cost. So I'm not going to shove every element to everyone and everything, but these things are very important skills. And an extra HP would be nice, but I don't have enough slots right now to slot it in, so I might grab one because you need to get everyone to 99999 to really do hard mode content in JRPGs. So
You work here? I don't reckon.
The mayor.
Is the
Mayor.
I was told to
That's right.
before I trust you.
Say
what
what?
we're gonna
Do
do
you know what
is
would
I'm
prove your worth?
gonna
We have a state
stop
of the art.
before we
If
do
you
this
beat the
VR
sim,
one.
then
Might
the
actually
key
be a bit of a
comes.
tough fight. Hopefully it gives us mana. If not, then I fudged up and I'll have to redo this section. Will frustrate the heck out of me. So yeah, I'll save here. I will go get lunch. I have a person coming around shortly, so I probably will be later for my Animal Crossing stream. It does seem like I might have to cancel the little event I was going to have during Animal Crossing,
Sim at a time like this?
but that's fine. Things like this happen. Maybe it can be tomorrow, and I'll reorganize it. But yeah, I will be back in maybe 2 hours or so, and do some Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'll see you all a little bit. Thanks for watching. Bye.